So we are 3 months in, and we already have our first DLC coming out real soon. So before I bring in my speakers, I just want to say, what's going to happen. So first of all, we'll give a brief description around what the DLC will be. We'll talk about, obviously, the trailer that was released the other day. And, of course, we will hear from not just my speakers, but, of course, you, the community. So if you do wish to make a comment, don't be shy. Your comment may get read out, may not. Like I said, this is just an hour podcast, so it's not going to be a long one, unfortunately, tonight. But please do join me again on the 24th of May, which is 2 weeks from today. That one should be another good one. But without further ado, let's bring in my speakers. There we go. Good evening, Sean. Good evening, Big Vad.
Did you hear me all right?
I can hear you loud and clear, mate. You
Okay,
good?
I'm sitting on the floor like a hobo right now because, like I said, I was in the middle of a move out of state. So you're giving me a week to finish the DLC for the next.
Good.
But I'll get it done, so we'll be good.
Lovely. But unfortunately, you're without a chair for now.
Yeah, I'm literally sitting on the floor.
That is not good. You got to have a chair. You got to have a comfortable seat.
It's gone. We have there's something called the U-Haul pod. So what it basically does is I'm assuming, do you guys have U-Haul even in the UK?
Have what? Sorry,
what was that?
Do we have what in the UK? Sorry,
U-Haul. It's called U-Haul. It's a moving company, or is it only United States?
You know what, mate? I wouldn't know because I've never actually moved house. So.
All right. Well, anyways, yeah. The moving company, they drop off like it's called a pod. It's like a big, I don't know, like wooden box that you just put. You end up like moving all your stuff into it. Like loading it up, like your bed or whatever you have. Then you end up closing it. They end up picking it up, and then they ship it and stuff, and they deliver it. Then you unload it yourself on the other end. So that left Thursday. So yeah, I'm going to be without an office chair till next week Friday.
Oh mate, that's not good.
No.
I hope you've got a comfortable floor.
Not really.
No,
I mean, I'll make do with it.
It's only temporary, isn't it?
I do have a like a little pillow type thing that's supposed to be good for your tailbone and stuff too.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting on that, so it's not like terrible, but I mean my back hurts after a couple hours, but I'll be fine.
Yeah. And everything in between.
Hello, I'm Lieutenant Neo. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you? Sorry, I'm late.
No bother at all, mate. No bother. We're just under 5 minutes in, so you're all good. And I can't believe that you've cancelled the stream to come onto this podcast tonight.
Of course.
That is dedication.
We're nerding out over KCD. What else is there to do?
Exactly.
But I was filibustering Neo until you came back, so that's what I was doing.
Big Vad, you haven't spoke yet. How are you, mate? You good?
I'm fine. Bonjour to everyone.
Bonjour to you too, my friend.
Oh, not me.
Hey?
I'm pretty excited for the...
Oh, sorry.
See.
Oh, yes, the new DLC is coming out on Thursday, and the excitement is building around the community.
Yeah.
So the best thing about this DLC is you don't have to complete any specific quest. You can just jump right in whenever you feel like it.
I think it's after the wedding, maybe.
Oh, is it the wedding?
Yeah, I don't know, but I think you still need to complete a quest to get access to the DLC.
Right.
Well, in that case, I'm far enough to do it.
Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing, you know. So at least we'll eventually get to play at some point, depending on where you are. Yeah. You know, after the wedding, of course. I mean,
I'll be playing it on Monday. No, Tuesday. Wait, hold on. It's coming out on Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday?
I think it was the 15th.
I believe that's Thursday.
15th.
Thursday
I
even.
thought it was 15th.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, you're
I
getting
got
me
15th.
confused now, folks.
I got confused. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll be getting muddled up myself.
Sorry, it's been a long day of work. I normally work evening shifts, so I ended my shift at 10:15 last night, and I had to be up at 9:15 again this morning.
Oh, God. No,
Yes.
that is not good.
Sorry.
Yeah, work life is, it's just major interference in what we love most, isn't it? Unless you love your job, of course. And
I mean, I actually love it. I do customer service for an ISP, but it's business customer service. The client is super chill most of the times. Good. And when they're pissed, they have a good reason to be pissed. So I'm like, yeah, you got a legitimate reason here. So I'm going to be pissed with you, and we're going to fix it.
Fair enough.
Which they really like, apparently. So
very good. Right then. So this DLC, I'm looking at a article now from Game Rant, and I'm just going to read out their article, just a small part, of course. I don't want to bore you to death, so don't be falling asleep on me, please, folks. So, meet Master Voitya, or Voitya, if I've said that correctly. I'm really rubbish with names. So I'm going to say Voitya or Voitya. Oh, God, this is ridiculous, isn't it? Okay, so the DLC centers around a mysterious new character, Master Voitya. Yeah, I've spelt it wrong on here. So that's a downside. But Master Voitya, okay, that's his name. An enigmatic painter with a grand artistic ambition. Voitya seeks to create a masterpiece that will cement his legacy as one of the greatest painters of his time. Players will have, will be drawn into his. Okay, you're blocked. Into his creative process, tasked with helping him find the inspiration he needs to achieve his dream. Though in classic Kingdom Come fashion, this journey will likely spiral into an hours-long adventure. Wow, so we could be playing this for hours. That will involve a lot more than colour theory or being the gallantly muse Voitya longs for. So, that's just a brief explanation of what to expect. I won't say any more because someone already fell asleep on me then, and I believe it was you, Ein Lieutenant.
No, I would never.
Oh, well.
Liar.
I think the key is Big Vad already knows how this DLC is going to go and everything.
Oh, no, I don't think it
you
will be
know.
on the historical side. No, I don't think.
Big Vad knows everything about the KCD
No.
universe.
No, not at all. I don't know any historical painter with this name.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Okay, that's took a question out of my mouth because I was going to ask the same thing if you knew of this Voitya.
Yeah, I will not dare to spoil anything.
Are you lying to us? And you really
No,
do
not
know?
at all. No, not at all.
Okay.
When was that article written?
I believe this article was posted, I think it was Thursday, which was the same day the DLC trailer was released.
That's why.
So I've had to scroll down a bit because obviously it's just talking about the game and the game in general. But yeah, so this was published about 4 days ago. So I believe that was probably around about last Tuesday, something like that. So
release time for KCD 2 Brushes with Death. Yeah, that one was yesterday.
So the next part says, unlike some expansions that require players to reach a specific point in the story, Brushes with Death DLC is accessible right away. So those looking to access DLC content as soon as they can may access it practically at any point in the game, according to Warhorse Studios. So this makes it ideal for both new and returning players, giving every chance to experience the new content without needing to replay longer portions of the main campaign or have to speed run through plot critical quest lines in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so who was it who said the wedding? Come on. So yeah, I think you've got to take responsibility here. Was that you, Vad?
Yes, it's me.
Oh no, Vad! Come on, you're meant to be the historian here. You're the historian of the community. You can't be.
Okay. I tried to see if there was really a page with this name, but I really tried, but I don't find anything.
No worries. But did anybody watch the Satobi live stream?
Yeah.
I did not. That's the one I missed.
Oh, are you not hoping for any spoilers there, Sean?
I watched it.
Honestly, no, not at all. Well, yes, I'm trying to avoid spoilers too. That's honestly why I've been avoiding Sir Denny's stream for so long, because I wanted to beat the game myself. So I finally popped in this week after a huge break.
Still didn't finish the game.
I haven't. I still haven't. I'm 130 hours in, but I haven't finished it. I think I'm just. I think I'm just halfway. But that's what I thought last time I played KCD 2, where I thought I was at the end when you have to go to Pravoslavitz, and I was like, okay, this is going to be the end of the game. I don't want the game to be end, and then I turned out to be halfway. So.
Oh no!
I have no clue how far I am in.
Okay.
So what was the last quest you did from the main story?
For me right now, it is getting ready to attack Malashov with the cannon.
Yes.
Okay.
So I have no clue how far I am in the story, and I don't want you to tell me.
No, we're not going to spoil it. Well, I hope no one spoils it for you. You are quite, still a long way to go before you reach the end, but you will enjoy it. So if
that with 100, it's 107 hours in.
107 hours.
So yeah, don't worry, you got a while. That's all we'll say.
Good.
But if you join the podcast in 2 weeks, then you will be bombarded with spoilers because, it's going to be full of spoilers in the next podcast, unfortunately. I mean, you're welcome to join. Don't get me wrong. You're always welcome to join, but just join at your own risk.
KCD 1 got spoiled by Radzik himself, so I wasn't aware of some situation that happened in the first one. I guessed it out of myself, and then I was like, yeah, it's going to be too much. And then I watched the Dooney stream, and it turned out it was true. And I was like, darn it. Oh, well.
Oh, no way.
I guessed it in front, but it wasn't confirmed for me yet.
It wasn't confirmed for you.
When it happened, no.
Right. I see.
The whole Daddy Radzik situation.
So what else will this DLC give us? So it will give us a update 1.3, which brings mounted archery, horse racing, and more. Now let's dig deeper into this. So more reading. So if you fall asleep, you fall asleep. The 1.3 update, which is a free patch that introduces exciting new features and balance tweaks, will be released alongside the DLC. Players will have the ability to master mounted archery and take part in horse racing minigames. Isn't horse racing already on the game?
Yes.
Yes.
So that's not really something exciting, is it?
Nebrakov. I think they're going to extend it though.
Yeah.
Nebrakov was just the run around the castle, basically. Run around Rosies, but a castle.
That was good. But the camp in Trotsky, don't you race one of the camp members by Zena's put? No, it's where what's his name is Tomcat. I'm sure there's a side quest where you do horse racing there.
Oh yeah, the Tomcat one. Yeah, I think you do.
Oh. Mm.
Yeah, there is a side quest. I forget. But you definitely do that because you have to.
I'm not going to say just in case Silent Lieutenant hasn't played that quest yet.
Yeah.
No, you're right though. I know exactly what quest it is.
Yeah.
It is a side quest, and you do horse racing.
Yeah, horse racing mini games isn't really something new or exciting, but I mean, it's always great if you want to do a bit of horse racing, of course. It also includes new side quests designed to walk players through these mechanics. So I'm guessing that's a lot. Yeah, that's going to teach you how to do archery on horseback. Additionally, update 1.3 rebalances gameplay in key areas, including significant buffs to enemies in Kuttenberg, making it far more challenging. Wow,
Yeah.
challenging region for combat, hardened players. Wow. So if you love a challenge, well, I don't really necessarily like a challenge that much, but I guess it's all part of the fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel Kuttenberg was definitely the easier part of the game, in my opinion, than the beginning.
I love Kuttenberg.
I mean, me personally, I like the difficulty increase, but I guess in that case, it's like, why not just play hardcore mode then? So I mean, I get people who like easier, like the challenge already that it has. It's like, okay, well, yeah, maybe just play in hardcore mode if you want it harder. But I mean, regardless, I'm trying to be fair to both sides. I just like the difficulty.
Good. So, who saw the teaser trailer that dropped on Thursday?
I did.
Yeah, I
did.
I tell you what, it was about a minute long, but there just wasn't really much to see other than this artist who's looking at this skull, and it looks like the skull is talking to him, or you know, is he hearing voices in his head?
I think he's pretty crazy, and it's around about vanity, if you know.
Yeah. He also reminds me a little bit of Randy Orton.
Oh, right, the wrestler.
Does he?
Yeah, because he's hearing voices in his head.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
And it is, after all, tonight, there is a big event on WWE, so...
They talk to me.
Yeah, they talk to...
So,
I'm going to ask a question real quick. It's not really related to the trailer, but I am curious about that. Has any of you tried to make gunpowder while drunk?
No.
In the game? No. All right. Give it a go. That's all I'm saying.
I'm guessing it's not easy.
I'm not saying anything. Just try it.
That's the first thing I'm going to do when I get my PlayStation set up next week, Friday. I'm just going to get drunk and try to make gunpowder before I start the DLC.
I think that's a good call.
Yeah. I think I'm definitely going to have to try this myself as well. One time. So
make sure you record it.
Okay. So we have a new speaker who wants to join us. Liz B, how you doing?
Hello, Liz.
Hello, Liz.
Hi. Yeah, sorry. Just wanted to come in to say hi and also say that I actually tried to make a gunpowder while being drunk.
Don't ruin the fun.
Yeah, it's like kind of one of the achievement, in the list of all the achievements. And actually, it's not that easy how it sounds. Like, what can be easy to make gunpowder while being drunk? But there's also kind of, if you want to get an achievement, you need to do it in the right way. Because if you do not enough mistakes during the whole process, it's not going to work.
True.
It's not going to blow up and nothing going to happen. So, yeah. So, actually, if you want to do that, you need to make both, I think, only one thing's wrong. Then everyone's going to be fine. I mean, the opposite way. But yeah, they're going to get it. Yeah, that's definitely what I wanted to say. Hello, everyone.
Good. No problem.
Yeah.
So, we've all got to make gunpowder whilst drunk. And hopefully it might make a good meme.
Yeah, we could discuss it for the next podcast then too.
Yeah. I was going to say, because this one, we've only got like 40 minutes left, and I'll just try and get as much information as I can out of this upcoming DLC, which is coming out on Thursday.
Apologies for the alarms.
Oh, there's alarms going off. What have you done, Lieutenant?
It's fireworks in my street, and I don't know why.
Oh, I can hear like tapping noises. Oh, you got fireworks going off.
That's so cool.
Are you letting him off?
My cats won't like it.
Are you excited for the new DLC? So you letting off fireworks, are you?
I guess so. Yeah. I'm super excited. I don't know why they do it. It's annoying. Just get a life.
Well.
We all have those people.
It's all good. So what we have been told is that this DLC apparently is going to be the shortest one.
Yeah.
So that one.
And it's taking hours?
Well, apparently, from what I've just read with Game Rant, it will be hours-long quests, but it's going to be the shortest DLC out of all three, because obviously next one we've got the blacksmith one next, which I believe is going to be released sometime in the summer.
Oh man!
And then in the winter is the Sedlet's Monastery illness quest.
I will bonk Toby if he's releasing it in June, because I'll be in Czechia by then, and he's gonna have he has 2 events in that time. So if he's releasing it, then I'm gonna bonk him in real life with my sword.
Toby, don't release anything because you've got a bonking here.
Dutchman going after you with a sword. And no troop waffles.
I don't know. So Toby's here. Probably not. I mean, if he is, then he's he's
not here yet.
He's actually snuck into one of our podcasts before. I mean, Sean and Big Vad will tell you, Lieutenant.
The first one. Was it the first one ever?
Yeah, the first one I ever did back in December.
Yeah, I remember that too, and it was obviously a lot smaller than. Honestly, it was probably a little bit bigger than what we have going on now.
Yeah, it was. But I'll tell you what, though, I think we had about 129 people join on the first one.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it was. And
we should get Ratsig and Michael and Jim in as well at some point.
Well, one of my followers actually messaged Mikey Pitts and asked him if he was interested in doing one of these spaces. So
I could WhatsApp him because I'm in contact with both Jim and Michael
on
a weekly basis. Yeah.
Oh, if you
I met them last year, and they're so much fun. They actually did an interview on my birthday stream.
Oh yeah.
Both of them, they came in, and then I also got them to do an interview for my Arma 3 unit because they both Michael and Jim both did voice acting for Arma as well. So Michael is the voice of Captain Miller in Arma 3. And Jim's the voice of the British Forces DLC in Arma 2.
Wow. I mean, I know they're good friends and everything, but I mean, to work on other projects as well as Kingdom Come as well, that's pretty good.
It's together. Carnival Row is also something they worked on together, which is a good show.
Mm.
Yeah, they've been
very interesting. But yeah, if you can get somehow, if they can, join the next podcast in 2 weeks, that'll be cool.
Yeah, send me a link. Send me an invite again, and I'll pass it on.
Yeah, well, after this, I'm gonna put that one back on my pin post as well. So I'll tag you in it, or I'll just drop you in a private message or whatever.
Awesome, thank you.
No worries. So then, I'm looking now at a different media page because, admittedly, I didn't plan ahead before this podcast. So that's not very good. And now this is a time when the listeners start getting bored and saying, come on, Memes at KCD, you've hosted these sort of podcasts before. You should be on the ball with these. So it's not just the paid content that's coming in either, as the new DLC will introduce those games, which we already know about. So obviously that's the horseback riding games. And the, do you know what? I think I'm going to suck at these mini games, because I was watching Toby's his stream, and I think it took him like 5 attempts to get it right. So when I do it, I know it's going to take me probably longer because I haven't really done much archery in KCD 2.
Same.
I have,
about to start
but
with
just
as well.
Not much. Because
I did crossbow more.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that. I just love the crossbows more than I love bows, because we had enough of bows in KCD 1. So, and when there's crossbows around, just use them.
Do you dip the bolts and the arrows in poison as well, or am I the only one that's being so mean and evil?
No, I've never actually done that. I have with me sword, obviously, but not with arrows and bolts.
Do it. So much fun.
I'm just lazy and I don't use sword or bows like that. I just
wait. What do you
shoot them
use?
with regular. Well, no.
Sean
I mean,
uses
I
his
don't dip
fist.
them.
Use your fist, don't you, Sean?
My goal is spoiler alert, but eventually I want to, well, not spoil, well, I guess it's kind of spoiler. I'll just shut up now and keep going. But then when I replay the first KCD one, I want to beat that in hardcore mode first.
Yeah.
I want to do a series and upload it on my YouTube channel, and I want to do I think bow only on KCD one on hardcore mode because it's so hard to use the bow in KCD one. And then I want to switch to KCD 2 right after, put all the negative perks, and then do KCD 2 hardcore mode with just my fists. That's and then
mate, that is a mission.
Put myself through misery and pain, and then have the like 5 people that'll watch it and watch me in misery. So
that's gonna be brave though. Fists only. I like the idea, but
no, but for my first KCD 2 playthrough, I did use crossbow because we got that really nice one, I think, for pre-ordering the game. And then I used pole arms. I didn't use like a sword or anything like Master Strikes.
How's that?
Oh, it's fun. It's super fun. Especially when you like as you keep leveling up, you can get the the perks where it's like when you like stab people, you get like your piercing damage gets like way stronger. Or it's like you get like 300% damage or something when you on your first strike or something there. So it's like it's fun because then you could sit there and be back like an extra like 5 feet from people and just keep like stabbing at them and stuff too. But no, I like pole arms. It's a really cool element they added.
Wow. Sure, Sean's got it all planned out, haven't you, for your future content?
Is it bad that I've never done a hardcore version
No, mate.
Through.
Right
I
then.
Finished it before the second one came out, so I was like, "Oh man, now I gotta play the second."
So, well, we got you noted there, Lieutenant, mate. But I just want to say that I'm reading here that the update for the DLC will go live at, I believe, 5 p.m. local time. So that's obviously Prague time. And I think your time, Big Vad, because I believe you're 1 hour ahead of me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes,
so that's BST time, which is UK time, is 4 p.m. on Thursday, the 15th of May. Sean, what time zone are you?
Central US time. So I think, what time is it by you right now? Is it 9:28 p.m.?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're 6 hours ahead of me. So I'm 6 hours behind you.
Right. So it's got here PDT time at 8 o'clock in the morning and then EDT time 11 a.m. So I'm guessing their time's like, in the US, I believe.
Probably, I think is PDT to CST. Okay, yeah, Pacific, yeah. Time. So yeah, that's PDT would be 2 hours behind me. So if it says 8 a.m. PDT, then it's 10 a.m. my time.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine that it was going to be released the same times as like the because I think the game when it was released went live at around about 5 p.m. local time, as well as like the updates for hardcore mode and the barber mode. It's always 5 p.m. their time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, as well, the arrival of the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 DLC release date will usher in a new era for the game, and not a moment too soon, as players who have already raced to what feels like the end of Henry's journey. Clearly, there's still more to be done across medieval Bohemia. And it looks like you've got plenty to get on with. So, we're not done yet, folks. We are not done yet. As we would imagine. But once again, listeners, it's not just about myself or the speakers. If you do have any questions that you want to ask us, don't be afraid to put them into the comments. We still have half an hour left. So
very true.
It is all about the community. What I wanted to say as well is I think in this DLC you can design your own shields, can you not?
Yep.
Wait, what?
Could,
Yes, exactly.
Designed and like painted, I think.
Yes, I can finally use my coat of arms. I actually have a family coat of arms.
Although
It's French. Anybody who knows anything about genealogy in France, let me know.
I have no idea, mate, unfortunately.
I have no idea either.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, I know. I have a family coat of arms because apparently my family is French from origin, but I need to follow the lineage to find out if I am actually allowed to use it. If so, that would make me noble. In that case, the Dutch government should address me by my noble title, which would be amazing. That's the only reason why I want to know. Just to stick it to the government.
That was interesting to hear. But I don't know what type of designs we can put on them. All I know is I think we can design our own shields.
In the live stream of Toby, there were a few variations, a few design of shields, and there's even some historical ones. I'm pretty excited.
Nice.
So I'm just trying to dig deep into like what we can actually put on them. So is there anything else you'd like to say, folks? I think we've got 2 comments here, but I can't see them. Let me just check. Oh, this app is probably playing tricks on me anyway.
How many variations of the possible engraven pictures do you think, guys, will be there available? Because I remember Toby said during the during stream that the more game you play, the more of those pictures or whatever engravings you'll be able to unlock. So those who already kind of finished the main plot and all the side quests would probably have the most amount of the different variations. Because if you saw the stream, if you watched it, you remember that even this hole in the wall thing you could put on the shield. So I was just sitting there and wondering, I mean, how many different things you can find there eventually, and how many of them will be there, and what it would be.
My guess would be a lot. Like,
yeah, that's what I was
even
thinking.
more than we can imagine, because it's Warhorse and they always overdo it.
Yeah, they always blow away expectations.
It's really, really interesting to discover them all, I guess. I'm sure there will be eventually, all of them, and you can find them somewhere in some instructions in the internet or whatever. There should be one day when someone find all of them.
Wow. Do we think that the DLC will take place more in Trotsky or Kuttenberg? Because obviously we saw from the teaser that he finds this guy in Trotsky.
I saw a Reddit post that said that they think war.
They think what? Sorry, Sean.
No, I was just going to say, I think I saw a Reddit post where somebody said they thought Warhorse, now I didn't watch the stream, so I don't know if they did or not, have said that it'll take place across both regions. But personally, I think more in Trotsky.
Yeah. Yes, because for customizing our shields, it will be in Trotsky Castle.
Ah, right.
Did they mention something about Kuttenberg as well?
Yeah.
That it's going to be there as well, I think. Oh, I can't be wrong. I don't know. I'm not sure. Because I have a feeling that they mentioned something about Kuttenberg as well for shield painting.
Maybe it takes place in Trotsky first, and then it ends in Kuttenberg.
Do you think there will be more armor and weapons, like we saw with the DLCs in KCD 1? For example, the Hagenzel suit of armor, which we can acquire from him, if anyone's played that DLC. That is a question.
That is a good question.
But I suppose we'll have to find out soon enough when we get to play. Will anybody be streaming the DLC? All I know is Roxy will be streaming the DLC because she said it on her latest video that she's doing a charity live stream. So that's for a good cause, though. I'll take my hat off to her for that.
I'll be streaming it on Thursday.
You'll be streaming it as well, will you?
Yeah. Going to be late night Europe stream or afternoon US. So.
Are you eating something? You sound like you're munching into.
I'm having a salad because I haven't eaten yet.
Oh, mate, you got to eat regularly. It's not good for you if you skip meals. You got to get your nutrition, bud.
I know. I'm having a salad.
Yeah, I need to eat more salad as well because.
Don't we all?
Yeah. We have some pretty good English pleasantries over here.
Mm-hmm.
And one of which is a full English breakfast, which I ate this morning, and it was very tasty.
Give it. I want that.
So let's look at some of your comments. So we've got one from Aura, if I've pronounced that correctly. I'm so torn I will be in Bohemia. Wow. When the DLC comes out, which is so cool, and that is cool if you're round about where the game takes place. That'll be even more cool. But what I will have to avoid socials until I'm home to play it myself. Yeah, that is a point. So it's back to them days, isn't it? Where you can't really go on social media without someone spoiling it for you.
Yeah, honestly, I wish I was in that position myself because I feel like I'm on social media too much. It's probably good to take a break and enjoy Bohemia and check out all the different areas and stuff too. That'll be really cool.
Well, I'm on social media a lot for obvious reasons. Obviously.
No, really?
Yeah, honestly, it's you wouldn't think it, would you?
Yeah, no. Well, Australians would say, yeah, nah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but it's no surprise, is it, that I'm always on social media. Because I'm always keeping an eye on my followers. Not in a bad way, of course, but to see what my content is doing for them. What was that, sorry?
I said he's spying on you guys.
Yeah, I am spying on my followers. Make sure that you're not following any more memes pages. Right, okay. So, yes, Voita also introduces a brand new gameplay feature, which, of course, we've just mentioned, shield painting. Wow. I wonder if we'll actually get to paint the shields ourselves. As in, like, you move Henry's hand around and you can paint, I don't know, like a smiley face. Or you can paint, say, Hans' cape on. Or maybe Istvan with blood falling from his neck.
Yeah.
I hope Logan's not listening, by the way.
Yeah, he's incognito. That's
yeah, he's probably listening.
He's one of the two other listeners.
So, painting your shield will allow players to personalize Henry's best shields by selecting different color combinations, patterns, borders, and central symbols. Wow. So these symbols won't just be handed out to players, though these symbols are apparently unlocked through story progression. Oh, yes. Oh, it's all coming back to me now. I remember seeing this on, I think, Roxy's video, where you have to do certain parts of the game to unlock, like, certain features, you know, relating to the DLC. So I kind of like that, to be honest, because it makes you want to play more, doesn't it?
True, yeah.
So, but the question is what we're going to get. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? Just thinking about it. Oh, I really do need to get a life, don't I? So it's either story progression or exploration. So obviously going out, I'm going to look throughout the maps of Kuttenberg and Trotsky, and interaction with a few certain NPCs. So it's not just story progression. So you got to dig deep here, folks.
You got to talk to everybody.
Yeah. Even I don't know. Do you know what? I think it wouldn't surprise me if Bozena's got something to do with this, but I may be wrong. I don't know who to speak to. Just got to ask around, don't we? So, what else have we got for the DLC? If relevant quests have been completed or key locations have been uncovered, players will find that these symbols are retroactively unlocked when the DLC goes live. So I'm assuming that next time you go to your chest, you'll find like these items in your chest already, like you do with the pros rewards. Yeah. I ain't lost connection, have I?
No,
Wait, sorry, what was the?
Oh,
you're
not paying attention.
Well, I was reading what to expect from the brushes with death, so I was still on topic. I just
no, you weren't paying it. This is like being at school. This is. I'm the teacher and you're the pupils, and I'm just boring you all to death with this, ain't I?
No, I promise I'll pay attention. What was the question?
Yeah, you be a good boy now, Sean. You sit down, otherwise you'll get my ruler across your hand. Okay, so I think Aura wants to join us in the speakers. Hello, Aura. How you doing?
Hello, Aura.
No? Or have I scared you off?
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, probably. I'm not that entirely scary. I'm a nice person. Okay, so Aura has actually asked a few questions. Do we think we will get actual supernatural elements or a twist open end about superstition, demonic elements, possible mental illness? Wow, do you know what? That is a valid question, because obviously this guy seems to be a bit of a nutcase. So, yeah. Do you know what? I think that is a thought, actually. But please don't turn KCD into a horror game. I'm not good with jump scares.
Oh, I would.
No.
If KCD was a horror game, I would be all over it. But anyways, no, I think that would be really cool if they did add, like, I mean, maybe not necessarily supernatural true supernatural elements, but I could see them doing like kind of something that's maybe historically, kind of taking like historically accurate elements and kind of like putting like a demonic or mental illness kind of spin on it and stuff too, which would be kind of cool personally. But I mean, I would hope that you could fight like ghosts, but I'm thinking it's not going to turn into like an Elder Scrolls type of game. It's going to be more like based in realism, but I think that would be really cool because the guy is a nut job like me. So
am I? Unfortunately.
Sorry to interrupt. Is it working now?
Oh yeah, we can hear you. All right. I thought I scared you away with. Oh
no, you didn't.
No, is
no,
that?
My mic just wasn't on. I'm also I apologize because English isn't my mother tongue. So, and also I get very, very nervous because this is like a online talk, and it's recorded. So
we don't bite.
Don't worry, everyone's friendly. So I understand you're nervous. I mean, the first podcast I did for this, my head was all over the place, but you'll be fine, and we're all a friendly bunch. So. Yeah, so what have you got for us? Is there anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, related to the question I asked in the chat. I don't know if you noticed, but on the official artwork, which was promoting the DLC, there's like this shadow shape behind the artist, which looks like a demon.
Oh yes, I saw that,
and I found that very interesting because it seemed like like maybe he's talking about a curse or something. So I think there will be it will be a lot about superstition or supernatural elements, and I think the interesting part might be that in the game we did have some allegedly supernatural elements already, like
like
I hope
a vampire in Kuttenberg.
Yeah, the vampire, or meeting death, or maybe also I don't want to spoil it for people who didn't play these.
Sorry, I mean, but it was supposed to be said.
No, but I think these are minor spoilers, like no main story spoilers. It's Easter eggs mainly, or I think there's also another quest in a monastery where you could, also have a supernatural encounter. And
oh no,
is it that supernatural? actually.
Yeah, is it? If we're talking about the same thing, because I just say you meet something like a ghost, like a person who wants.
Just Matic? Did you go further in the plot? Okay. No. I mean, you just finished the quest, and did you finish the game? I mean, did you finish every single quest?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and because I found it. Okay, I just don't want to spoil it, but I didn't really find it very supernatural because it all explained later in the game, right? I mean, I get it this way.
I'm not sure whether we're talking about the same thing, but it's just.
I think we do. I think.
Okay, or maybe I also missed information or misunderstood the whole thing. But to me, it was a bit like a story about you meet somebody, and then in the end, you recognize, oh, this person hasn't really been there all along. And so, I mean, the game is a bit playing with that, and you also have like these very, very picturesque nightmares which Henry experiences, and
so that could be a thing, couldn't it?
Yeah, so I mean, even his mind seems to be very well. He has a big fantasy. I mean, it's sort of a trope to show these kind of dreams, because I think in reality people don't exactly dream like that. But I think it's a very, very interesting part of the whole game, and something I think we can also expect from the DLC.
And do you know what? Watching that trailer back, the question is, who ties up this artist, and how did the skull end up where it was?
Yeah,
so
that's
like,
a good question.
Like
he passed.
So, I mean, he's on his own, and whether he's been kidnapped by bandits or whatever.
I think Eric tied him up.
And
Eric.
And that's Ishban's skull, and they fed him mushrooms.
Yep.
Oh,
that's my prediction. That's
I think
given the
that's,
fact that it's in Trotsky, it can be, right? It can be.
I think it. I don't want to ruin the thought, but I don't think this is gonna happen because I mean, Warhol said it can take part in like any time during the main story, so I think that would be strange, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Son of a gun! I thought my prediction was right.
I mean, if it was set after the main story, then that could make sense. But I think they explicitly stated that it doesn't really matter where you are in the game, time-wise.
What if it's like somebody from the first game?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well.
Who? For
maybe
example,
Fritz, Matthew, or Kunish. It could be Kunish. It could be. You never know.
Or what's his face? The one, is it Runt?
Oh, he can't be Runt. He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Well, that's why it's his
skull.
skull. Yeah, it's Runt's skull.
So
and that's Runt's brother.
I'm looking now at another media page, and apparently we'll get new locations in this DLC.
Oh yeah,
that's
but
cool.
That would surprise me.
They haven't specified where. So whether it's within Trotsky or Kuttenberg, that's a mystery.
It would be fun if they open up some buildings that are already in the game right now, but they are still closed.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Because Kuttenberg has a couple of buildings that are inaccessible, where you're like, but I want to see inside what's going on here.
Also,
I just noticed. Oh, sorry.
No, carry on. Sorry, it's okay.
I just noticed because Enraged Potato posted the picture again for the DLC, and I just noticed there's also this other guy sneaking up with a dagger. So maybe it's also a story of paranoia, or somebody's actually after the artist. Like there's a lot of storytelling already in the teaser picture, so I think it's kind of cool. But it really looks like a bit of a mystery crime story.
I mean, just look at what he's painting.
For the English-speaking people, brushes with death also means like an encounter with death, right?
Yeah.
So it could also have a double meaning, as in brushes with that because he's an artist, but it could also be an encounter with that.
Wow. So another thing as well is we will be introduced to not only him, but some new NPCs added to the game as well. But once again, those NPCs haven't been mentioned, so with no other names other than this Wojtek, I think his name is, if I've said his name correctly, the artist who apparently is a bit of a nutter. And relating back to this artwork, look at the background. Whose shadow is that? Would you say it's the devil himself?
It is something satanic, but it could also be somebody in an armor.
Armor,
with,
yep, that's nice.
It could be.
On it.
Yeah, armor.
And also, who's the assassin with the dagger?
Yeah. Well, he looks like somebody I know. What's his name again?
That's Eric with a beard.
No, he looks like that guy from Monty Python, I think.
Oh, God, do you think Monty Python's involved in this?
There are a couple of references of Monty Python in the game. That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that.
Yeah, like when Hans gets all the poop thrown on him.
Yeah,
bucket of poop. That's definitely Monty Python.
Oh come on!
I'm wondering what is throwing the shade. Like I was just zooming in on the picture, and I was thinking maybe it's the artist's head, like with the feather, but it doesn't exactly fit the shape. But or maybe it's from the skull, but like it's real shadow. Sorry, I can really dig into these kind of things.
I just really wanted to say that, a demon.
Yeah.
To me, I think it looks like it's an armor.
Yeah.
Well,
it's called hat.
We will have to find that out on the 15th of May when it releases. But all we know so far, going back to, oh, sorry, did someone want to speak?
Yeah, I guess there will be few endings if we become evil or good with the artist, maybe. I don't know.
That's always a Kingdom Come Deliverance thing, you can have good reputation with him, you can have bad reputation. That's so Kingdom Come Deliverance, that is, isn't it?
So that's what I was speaking about.
Good and bad.
Shadow behind.
Wait a tick. So in looking at this, you see Henry, you see obviously the assassin sneaking up, and then you see the crazy artist. Looks like he's got his hand on the artist, and he's got his hand kind of like out towards the assassin. I'm wondering if that's signifying that you could either let the assassin kill the guy, or you could kind of like defend him, kind of thing. Like maybe that's the reputation system in play right there.
Yeah, maybe a choice between supporting the artist or supporting the assassin, maybe.
Yeah.
But the question is, that skull, does it have any super powers or anything?
Power.
It does have a strange paint on it, right? It also has been shown in the teaser that it has like a greenish color.
Yeah, it's like a greenish, like purpley.
Oh, not greenish.
Color.
Yeah, purple. Oh, does it? I can't remember exactly. But I think it's it's kind of funny that the DLC is gonna be about an artist. We're doing like something like an actual art analysis right now.
Excellent.
Looking at all the details.
So, what we do know, folks, is we are going to get new features within this DLC. So, again, we can design our own shields. And, of course, the artwork that goes onto the shield. As well as these new mini-games. One of which we already know as horseback riding. So that's not really exciting, because we already know we can get horseback riding. But archery, whilst on horseback, that is definitely going to be a challenge for me. But I shall see what that brings for me, as well as I hope everyone sails through. this first, because I believe it's the first part of the DLC from watching Toby's live stream last week.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes. Right, folks, I am approaching the end of this podcast. Is there anything anyone else wants to quickly say?
I would like to mention something real quick.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Heads up, for June 14th, there will be a KCD community gathering in Ratai.
Not important.
Czechia. What do you mean not important?
Sorry, though.
It's the most important event for this year.
Yeah, I know Sidoni, who is a fantastic guy. He's organised it, hasn't he?
Yeah, so he did it last year where I helped out as well.
I watched that live
helping
stream.
him out again.
Really?
That's
yeah, that's why I'm going there.
That's
and I got
fantastic.
a completely new outfit. Last year I was a simple lumberjack, and this year I spent 1,300 euros just on the outfit.
Oh, you got to show us.
Yeah. Oh, I can actually put a
picture. Yeah.
One picture.
Did you say 1,300 euros?
Gonna say, mate, that's pretty expensive. Wow. That is
crazy.
It is. It includes a sword. The jacket alone was my jacket alone was 570 euros.
Oh yes, but I can't wait to see what you've got lined up for your attire.
That's gonna look really cool.
Copy image. There we go. I'm gonna put it in the chat now and go.
Okay, what have we got? What have we got? Okay, so someone else is.
Me refreshing chat.
Oh wow, mate, you're gonna look the biz in that.
Oh, that's cool.
That is fantastic.
I'm gonna have a red sword with it and black pants, red shirt underneath it, and a hat that's in the same. So the band on the hat is the same fabric as my jacket, and then the color of the hat itself is red.
Wow. So I know that Mikey
is it tailored specifically for you. You order it, or it was just like that?
No, I ordered it all tailor made.
Okay,
so it is ordered off Etsy.
Okay.
This is coming from Poland, and my pants are coming from Ukraine.
Wow.
And then my sword's coming from Spain.
Well,
so that's that event. And then June 21st and 22nd is the event in Kuttenberg, where they have
of course.
Event.
Yes.
I watched the live stream for the last one.
I was born in the wrong country.
You should.
My timing.
I'll be driving there from my house. It's about 8.5 hour drive to Prague from my house, which is just a little drive.
Wow.
I'm going to tell my parents they should have been born. They should have been from
the
Czech Republic, and then had me, and I could have been living there.
So yeah, those events. If you are able and you're in Europe, feel free to drop by. If you want, I can post a link for this Ratsai. I know the event in Kutna as well, Kuttenberg.
Excellent. Okay, so if there's nothing that anyone else would like to add regarding the DLC, that's all.
I would hope that each DLC, so the 3 are connected each other with the same character. Maybe has, I don't know if you played the Flat New Vegas DLCs, but there was something like that with a mysterious character which is connected to each DLC, each one of them.
Which DLC was this?
It was all DLCs in Fallout New Vegas about a crew who are present in each DLC, and you will confront him in the last DLC. So I was wondering if there will be the same mysterious character that will be mentioned at least in each DLC of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Oh, I really couldn't say. We'll just have to wait and see what Warhorse have got cooked up for us there. So, yeah, but all I want to say, folks, is just when it comes out, enjoy it and take your time with it. Because
don't rush it.
Just enjoy it. So I can see that Iron Lieutenant Neo has put that link in the chat. So obviously that's going to be left there. But other than that, folks, thank you ever so much for taking the time out of your Saturday to join me for this 1 hour podcast. It has been an absolute pleasure to speak to all of you as per usual. And of course to my usual speakers, that is Big Vad and Sean, who have been there since day one. So thank you very much to you two. No,
Thank you.
Nothing.
Thank you for having us.
No.
Sorry, I didn't know if you were gonna more.
No worries,
Thank you for having us. This is always a blast.
Thank
But
you
of
very
course,
much.
thank you
That was very nice.
to everyone for coming on tonight. So
Thank you.
enjoy the DLC, folks. Please don't.
See you on Thursday.
So, yes, you will see me on Thursday, definitely, because I think I will be going live playing the DLC when it does go live, but that'll be in the evening. But I am going to just mute everybody now because I just want to end this by saying thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you are on YouTube, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. What I meant to say then was thank you for listening. Until next time on May 24th, 2 weeks from now, that is when the next big KCD community hosted by myself, Memes of KCD, will happen. And Iron Lieutenant, if you could get Mike and Jim to join, that would be absolutely fantastic. If you can. But if not, then no worries at all. But I do want to get